We have two more examples to go through with relative frequency, and they deal a lot with the percentages. So we're going to use our relative frequency to help us figure out the percent of time of the frequency that things happen. This example says Ron likes to help his parents around the house. This week, Ron kept track of the number of times he completed each task. So here are the tasks he completed: empty the dishwasher, fold the laundry, vacuum. Here's how often he did them. He did 5, 4, and 1. So if I want to find out what the relative frequency percentage is, so what percent of the time did he empty the dishwasher, what percent of the chores were folding laundry, and what percent were vacuum. So I'm going to use that relative frequency, which we said we can write it as a fraction. Right, so if I'm looking at emptying the dishwasher first, I am going to do 5. He does it 5 times out of how many times did he do chores? So I'm going to look at the total and add them up. 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 1 more is 10. So 5 out of 10 times he did laundry. What percent is that? Right, so I'm looking at percentage. That means I'm multiplying both the top and the bottom by 10, which means it's 50% of the time. Right, percentage is always out of 100. So 50% of the chores were empty the dishwasher. Folding the laundry would be 4 out of 10, right? 4 times out of a total of 10. And I'm multiplying by 10 to get to a percent out of 100. So 4 times 10 gives me 40%. 40% of the time he did the laundry. And then the vacuuming would be 1 out of 10 times he did that. If I'm multiplying by 10 to get myself to 100, that leaves me at 10%, 10 out of 100. So 50% emptied the dishwasher, 40% of the chores he did was folding laundry, and 10% of the time he vacuumed. One more example here. This morning, Blenders and Bites Smoothie Shop sold 14 strawberry smoothies, 27 pineapple smoothies, and 9 blueberry smoothies. Complete the relative frequency table for the percent. Okay, so if I need to know the total, right, so in order to make my fraction, right, 'cause my strawberries happens 14 times out of a total of how many orders did we get. So that's going to be 14 plus 27 plus 9. 27 plus 9 gives me, there we go. Gives me 36. 36 plus 14 gives me a total of 50. So I'm working out of 50. So 14 out of 50 times a strawberry was ordered. Now to get to a percent, I'm looking out of 100. So this is nice because I just have to do 50 times 2 to get to 100. So 14 times 2, which would give me 28. So 28% of the time, or 28 of the orders were smoothies, 28%. Pineapples, whereas 27 out of 50 orders. So again, I'm multiplying by 2 to get it out of 100. So 27 times 2 gives me 54. So 54% of the orders were pineapple. And the last one is blueberries. Blueberries was 9 out of 50. Oops, I said 15 for some reason. There we go, out of 50. So I am multiplying by 2 to make it a percent, and that gives me 18%. So if I add up all of my percents just to make sure I've done this correctly, if I take out my calculator and I do 28% plus 54% plus 18%, it should give me all of the orders, 100%. So if I've done it correctly, which I just checked and it is, then I should add up to 100.